It's Trainer Terry. I wanted to do a very quick YouTube video for a brand new beginner who thinks, I know I need to strength train, I don't know how, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, and I only have two 5-pound dumbbells. I don't care whether you are 10 or 20 or 60, you can use two 5-pound dumbbells to get started with strength training. I don't care if you have a broken knee or a broken shoulder, there are still things you can do for strength training that will benefit your body, and I want to show you how to do this from home. I realize I'm in a gym right now, but just imagine I'm in my living room just like you are, okay? So the very first thing I'm gonna do is I have my 5-pound dumbbells, I have my water near. The last thing that I'm going to do, and I want you to do too, is I just want you to go get a kitchen chair. I'm gonna go grab mine. Okay, I have it. That's actually my office chair where I do my consultations. I have people sit in those, and it is an excellent, valuable tool for you to use from home for your very first strength training, okay? So this is just going to go through one circuit. What I would want you to do is maybe just follow along here, and then you might have to just stop it and replay it. But for today, we're just gonna do one round. But next week, when you're still doing the same workout, you might wanna do 2 rounds. So you'd stop it, replay it. And then in a few weeks, you might wanna do 3 rounds, or you might want a completely different regimen, which I can also help you with. So today, we're just gonna start here. So the very first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold our dumbbells, and we're actually gonna go sit in our chair. This seems really, really easy, I know. And we all sit in chairs all day long, but the biggest thing that we don't do is we don't stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. We don't do that repetition, which means that when I have you do 10 of these today, you're gonna feel them tomorrow because you don't normally do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just learning where you're at today, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold these dumbbells. I'm going to take my feet out so that my knees are at a 90-degree angle. And then I'm just gonna put my hands out at my side and I'm gonna stand up. Not so bad, right? So we're gonna sit and stand up. The reason that I had my knees at a 90-degree angle is because this is how you're going to learn to squat, where you're pushing your butt back as if you're reaching for a chair. So eventually I'll have you doing a squat like this, but you won't have a chair back there. So for today, we're sitting and we're standing. That's 4. I want you to land really soft. So practice coming up, squeezing your legs a bit, and then coming back down, but landing soft. I don't want you falling down like you're a sack of potatoes on the couch, okay? That's 8. Soft sit. That's 9. One more. 10. Not so bad, right? Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is a bicep curl. So you're gonna roll your shoulders back, you're gonna take a deep breath, and you're gonna congratulate yourself for doing something new. This is not easy. I'm really proud of you. We're gonna do a bicep curl here. We're just bringing those dumbbells up a little bit past our chest and then back down to our thighs. You know, for me, this is pretty easy, but if I wanted to make this more difficult and still stay working out with you guys, I would grab heavier weights, no problem. So if your husband's standing next to you and he says, babe, your workout's too easy, tell him to get some heavier dumbbells. One more. Nice. Pretty easy, right? We're gonna set those down. You should feel that lighting up your bicep area right here. We're setting our dumbbells down. We're actually gonna go back to our chair. Again, seems kind of easy. I'm gonna turn so you can see me this way. But what I'm gonna do is sit up nice and straight. I'm gonna extend one leg out, and then I'm just gonna lift my leg so that it stays level with my left bent knee. I don't wanna be up here. I just wanna be standing up straight, sitting up straight, excuse me, coming up to knee height and back down. I'm not gonna let my foot touch the floor if I can, if I'm able to not let it touch the floor, because we're really exercising control and mind-muscle connection through the quadricep here. So this should feel pretty lit up on you. You should be able to feel this kind of maybe start to burn. We're not afraid of burn. We're afraid of pain. If you feel burning in the muscle, congratulations. You're getting started with strength training. If you feel, ow, ow, that really hurts, I can't do it, stop and then let's reevaluate. Maybe send me a message and let's see what we can do to try to fix it. So now we're gonna do the left leg. Right leg is at a 90. Oh no, which leg did I do? Right leg is at a 90, left leg's going straight, and we're just doing this small range of motion. And I can feel my quad burning. So if anyone tells you you can't strength train without super heavy weights, you tell them Trainer Terry says they're wrong. One more. I would really love to have a ball right now so that I could teach you a thigh squeeze, but I'm going to assume that you're at home and you don't have a ball, but I am going to assume that you're at home and you have a pillow. So I want you to go grab a pillow really fast. This is a really good exercise and one that's really nice because you can do it anywhere. So go grab a pillow. I'm going to grab my ball, but you're going to pretend that I have a pillow. For the record, these exercise balls are fabulous tools for home exercise programs and home exercise equipment. So if you have access to getting a ball like this, I would suggest for a woman, probably a medium-sized ball. For a man, maybe a large-sized ball. You can really make either work. I don't think there's any really scientific research that shows that you have to have one or the other. This is just, I believe, a medium-sized ball, and it works well for us, but a large one would be no problem. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my feet as close to the ball as I can get them, and I'm just gonna slightly squeeze that ball. I'm not gonna go, like a thigh master, as high and tight as I can, because that could really pull something in your hip flexors. We don't wanna do that. We just wanna light up your inner thighs here. So we're just gonna do a slight squeeze, relax. Slight squeeze, again, I'm standing up, sitting up straight. I'm not just letting my body nonchalantly hang around. I'm engaging my core by just being mindful. I'm just not letting my stomach sag, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to do a super tight transverse abdominal exercise right now. I'm simply keeping my body tight by staying mindful. One more here. Okay, so now we've done 3 exercises for our lower body, and I wanna make sure we get 3 in for our upper body. So we're gonna stay sitting down here. We're gonna grab our dumbbells, and we're just gonna lean down and put our chest basically on our knees. I'm gonna take my elbows up so that they're level with my back. I'm gonna do what I call a tricep kickback. My neck is gonna stay neutral. I wanna face you. It's very important that your neck stays neutral. So I don't want you looking all around while you're doing this exercise. I want you to look about where maybe the wall and the carpet meet so that your neck stays in a nice neutral position. We don't want a lot of pressure on your neck. Again, my shoulder blades are down. My stomach is just engaged. I'm just noticing it. I'm not trying to squeeze it super tight. I'm just noticing. We're gonna go kick back here. Okay, I'm gonna turn so you can see that was 4. We're gonna keep going. We're just going to 10 again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now what we're gonna do is stand up for one more exercise because I wanna hit your upper body one more time. The very last thing we're gonna do is I just want you to come behind the chair because I want you to be bent down. So I want your torso coming down almost as if it's gonna hit the back of that chair. Your dumbbells are gonna come right alongside your thighs and you're gonna pretend like there's a string on those elbows, pulling them up towards the ceiling, again with a neutral neck, then lower down. This is called the eccentric motion when we lower down. We're coming up, squeezing the shoulder blades together behind us as if we had a pencil behind our shoulder blades between them that we wanted to hold on to. Now we're gonna go down, up. I'm gonna turn so you can see that was 4, and we're gonna go clear to 10. 5, 'and we're gonna stand up. That was 10. So now I just wanna show you a couple quick stretches that you can do. So if you've never exercised before, I don't want you to do anything else today. I just want you to end there. We're gonna stretch by pulling our hand down, stretching out our bicep. So we just worked it. Just a quick other side. Then we're gonna take our arm across our chest, pull. Then we're gonna reach down towards our feet. And then we're gonna take a big deep breath up and come forward. That's literally all you're going to do today. I know a lot of trainers might have you do 5 sets of that, but what I want you to do is master this 1 set and then come back to me and do it 2 times, maybe 3 times. Possibly even come back and get ready to buy a program that can make you go from beginner to super fit. I really want to help you with this. So if you have any questions, send me a message.